This is News 25 with Deanna O'Donnell and Missy Kohler. News 25, local news you can count on. News is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson. News 25 is also brought to you by Silver State Health, Pahrumps exclusive pediatric care clinic. Call 775-505-1214 for an appointment.
Thank you for tuning in to News 25. I'm Deanna O'Donnell.
I'm Missy Kohler, and today is Tuesday, March 16th.
Well, a Pahrump man is recovering from minor burns after oxygen he was using sparked an explosion. Pahrump Valley Fire Chief Scott Lewis says this incident is a good reminder about the dangers of using oxygen around ignition sources.
As crews responded, they were notified of a possible explosion of an oxygen cylinder that caused injury. What we in fact found was that a person had self-transported to the local hospital. Our crew's investigation revealed that there was an ignition of the oxidizer, that being oxygen, through smoking materials, and that sustained along the tube, causing some facial trauma and burns. You know, smoking can be an ignition source. Again, oxygen is an oxidizer, and so that can ignite, and it's usually a flash, and when it does, it can cause serious injury, especially when you have oxygen enrichment going into your respiratory tract. It can actually go down into the respiratory tract and cause significant damage, which then it causes the edema or swelling and can prevent you from breathing if severe enough.
Director of Public Works Tim Dahl gave an update to the Board of County Commissioners on March 2nd. The report detailed a couple of big capital improvement projects.
Pahrump Valley Boulevard, we're continuing to work on Pahrump Valley Boulevard. We have our surveyor down there today. He'll be he'll be doing some more surveying on that project. So we're preparing low water crossing locations and identifying property boundaries, doing as-built of the edge of the road so that we don't change the elevation of the edge of the road. That creates a lot of changes in driveways, etc. We've also went through the motions of preparing and getting a contract for milling up the road. So we'll have a great big huge grinding milling machine that'll come down through there and it'll pulverize that asphalt so that we can remove it, process it, what have you. Couple of things that have happened in the last couple of weeks. I met with a school district and they have agreed to dedicate some property along Wilson Road from just west of Carl's Jr. All the way down past their office on West Street. So that will enable us to eliminate the need for more right-of-way to build that road out. That road's been on a capital improvement plan project list for many years. And
excellent work.
Part of the reasons why we've not had that at the forefront of our list to get moving on is because of right-of-way acquisition. The old Binion property, we've had a discussion with those guys, and they have also agreed to dedicate property on both Basin and Wilson. So there's nothing to stop us right-of-way wise from Blag Road to 160 for that capital improvement plan project. The Pahrump Courthouse parking lot. We went up there and dirt-patched the large cracks, and we've since then got a couple of quotes between $17,000 and $25,000 to not finish, but to fill in the rest of the cracks and do a slurry seal across the top of that, and then restripe the parking lot. So that's going through the motions with Buildings and Grounds to retain the services of a contractor to accomplish that.
We've got all the news from the business world coming up right after the break, so stay with us.
You're watching News 25, the most recognized and farthest reaching local news in Nye County. News 25, local news you can count on.
Well, wealthy Americans could be facing higher taxes, and TurboTax is telling customers stimulus checks should arrive on time this time around.
Here's Angela Miles with today's Business First Brief.
Topping our news, it's not clear yet if President Joe Biden will be raising taxes on the very rich. In a recent interview on ABC, Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen says the Biden administration remains undecided on a wealth tax. Yellen adds that it's not out of the question. While running for president, Biden indicated he would like to to raise corporate taxes from 21% to 28%. The IRS is sending out a third round of stimulus checks to struggling Americans to help them get through the pandemic. Last time around, there was a mishap, including from TurboTax, which is owned by Intuit. This time, TurboTax is assuring taxpayers that it is working with the IRS and does have the correct bank account information to get that money out accurately.
To find out where you can see us every day, go to businessfirstam.com.
Today, the Nevada Department of Employment, Training, and Rehabilitation announced that unemployment insurance and pandemic unemployment insurance claimants may see extended benefits through the week ending September 4th, 2021, under the American Rescue Plan Act of 2021, provisions relating to unemployment benefits. The bill was signed by the president on March 11th. However, because the timing of the announcement, there may be a delay in benefits. The department is reviewing the final version of ARPA and must await direction from the Department of Labor on how to implement the new law. The agency expects that once the guidance is received, the rollout of the ARPA extended weeks will be similar to the rollout under the Continued Assistance Act. For more information, you can go to our local Pahrump Facebook page.
And Nye County is launching its $1.9 million COVID relief program to assist businesses, residents, and local communities which continue to be impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. The county will start accepting applications tomorrow on St. Patrick's Day, March 17th, for the program funded out of the county general fund. Eligible uses must be for costs incurred starting March 16th of 2020 due to the ongoing public health emergency. The funds are for small business grants, public rent, mortgage, and utility assistance, as well as public assistance administered by nonprofits, not-for-profits, and charities, also direct utility assistance. For more information, you can go to nyecounty.net or call 775-751-7095 or 751-7091.
Nature Health Farms in Pahrump is gearing up for another big weekend. This time, they're celebrating another birthday. But the Fun for the Whole Family event is also a great opportunity for people to see what the farm is all about.
We're having a big event, March 20th. We are very happy and excited to help the community come together after such a hard time. We're going to be in a very safe outside environment. We have entertainers that are coming from Las Vegas, Cirque du Soleil performers. We're going to have the Pahrump gunfighters that are here. We're very excited to have everybody. We have Grace Good, who's a fire stunt performer. We have Mike Hammer, who has his own show in Las Vegas and downtown. We have Maxim Famichev, who's a mime, who is a Cirque du Soleil performer. And we're going to have Penny Wiggins, who's going to have face painting and balloon animals for the kids. It's going to be lots of fun.
Rock painting.
And rock painting, yes. We're going to have a lot of different activities that people can come in and enjoy. We're also going to educate everyone on what is CBD, because we are a hemp farm. We're very excited about that because CBD has a lot of health benefits for everybody. We're going to do tours. We're going to have tours coming in to teach them more, everything about it, and we really want to help our community.
This weekend's event comes less than 2 months after a similar event, which attracted about 350 people to Nature Health Farms, a birthday celebration for Alex, and a preview party for guests.
Everybody was very excited. Everybody was looking forward to our next event. The kids loved meeting all the animals. We have the alpacas that give you nose kisses, and we had a live band. Again, we had the Pahrump gunfighters. Lots of entertainment. It was amazing. We loved it.
One of the biggest draws for families is the barnyard, where kids and adults too can get up close and personal with a wide variety of animals.
Right now we have the bison, we have alpaca, bunny, guineas, ducks, chickens, geese. You can pet just about all of them. We have sheep, donkey.
The entry fee for this weekend's event is $15 for adults and $10 for kids. Toddlers 2 and under are free.
Just know that all the donations that are coming in for the entry fee, it's going all towards the farm, all towards the animals, because we want to grow. We want to get a giraffe.
And we're going to help Ryan too.
Yes, we have Raylan that's coming here, and he wants to be a race car driver. That is his dream.
Oh, I heard about that.
And we're very excited to be able to help him and his family out. We want people to come out and support him, donate towards his races.
And we're giving away some tickets right now to Nature Health Farm's big event this weekend. All you've got to do is call our number at 775-727-9400, extension 201, and leave a message. Again, that's 775-727-9400, extension 201. Leave a message. The first person that calls and does that gets those tickets. Nature Health Farms is located at 351 Bernard Road in Pahrump. You can learn more about the farm in general or purchase tickets for this weekend's event by heading to Facebook at Nature Health Farms.
Well, as we told you last Friday, we're seeing a growing homeless problem here in the Pahrump Valley, but help is available for those who reach out. Nevada Outreach and Training Organization provides a number of services for not only the homeless, but for anyone else in need. Jessica Barlow says a number of programs are available through the Family Resource Center.
We assist with things like crisis stabilization. We have a clothing closet. We have a voucher system for showers and laundry and transportation help. You know, pretty much any issue or need that somebody in the community might have, you know, we either provide referrals or solutions or help people take steps towards kind of bettering a situation that they might be in. We have parenting classes, we have anger management classes here, we have our Health Link department, and we have a senior advocate. We also have our No to Abuse department here for domestic violence. So we just do a little bit of everything. We serve a lot of the homeless community here. We also have a homeless, where we are a vendor for the homeless voucher system as well. So part of what we do here in the Family Resource Center is taking the homeless and entering them into that queue. And the idea is to get them housing first and then address all of their additional needs like mental health. You know, there might be some things like medication stabilization that they might need, but none of that can usually be possible unless we can get them in a stable position housing-wise. And so until they're able to take advantage of those services, you know, we provide things like weekly shower vouchers for them, laundry so they can keep their clothing clean, referrals to the NICC so they can maybe job hunt, and then they have, of course, the clothing closet where they can swap out their shoes, get new clothes to put on for the week, things like that. We definitely are really, really grateful for anything that we receive from the community as far as donations go. We take a little bit of everything here, so everything that we use, you know, if it can't be used here on site, we'll outsource to like an animal shelter. Everything goes into our community that we do take in. So we take in donations of any form. We always could use volunteer help if they want to help sorting in the donation yard. And we are always in need of diapers, wipes, things like that. So a lot of people donate those to us, which comes in really helpful and serves our community well. We definitely accept monetary donations as well. If somebody wanted to do that, they would just get a hold of Kathy McKenna. She's our director here, and she would be able to help them with that as well.
Well, if you need help or would like to drop off a donation, Nevada Outreach and Training Organization is located at 621 South Flag Road here in Pahrump. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 until 4:30 p.m. The clothing closet is open Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 10 to 2. For more information, give them a call, 775-751-1118, or you can check them out on Facebook at Nevada Outreach and Training Organization.
More News 25 is coming up after the break.
You're watching News 25, brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500. News 25, local news you can count on. News is brought to you by Canyon Ridge Periodontics. Give them a call at 702-966-0302.
Welcome back. Finally, some freedom from COVID-19 thanks to the vaccine. The CDC recently announced fewer restrictions for people who are fully vaccinated, but who exactly falls into that group?
If you've been vaccinated and you've received either 2 Pfizer or 2 Moderna vaccines or one of the Johnson & Johnsons, and it's been 2 weeks after you received your last dose, then you're considered fully vaccinated.
Dr. Kristen England is an infectious disease specialist with Cleveland Clinic. She says the updated guidelines give people with a full vaccine series a break from some COVID-19 restrictions. According to the CDC, vaccinated people no longer need to quarantine or be tested for COVID-19 if they've been exposed to the virus, as long as they don't have symptoms. Also, people who are vaccinated are now permitted to visit unvaccinated people from a single household indoors without a mask. That means vaccinated grandparents can safely visit their grandchildren, and small groups of vaccinated people can gather safely as well.
So if you and one other person have been fully vaccinated, or even in a small group. In small group, we'll talk about just a handful of people. You don't have to wear masks anymore when you're indoors.
Dr. England says it's important to note post-vaccination guidelines are only for small gatherings with people you know. Masks and social distancing are still required in public places, including healthcare settings and when interacting with strangers.
And they've changed those guidelines a little bit today to 55 and up, and that's with underlying health conditions, and that's at local pharmacies. So to find out more, you can contact each of the pharmacies to fit those criteria and make your appointment. Well, the real estate market is always changing, and it's up to you to get the most value out of what you put into your home. In today's Answers This report, we hear from a real estate professional about the most valuable changes you can make when you're trying to sell your home.
Some home projects can increase your value, others can preserve it, and some might not be worth the money you spend on them.
When building your home, remember you're probably not going to live there forever, so steer clear of resale killers.
Indianapolis real estate agent Gavin Frost says he tells homeowners to focus on paint, staging, flooring, and lighting.
We're talking about furniture. We're talking about little knickknacks that can pull the whole thing together. In other words, declutter the home and put it together as one homogeneous look throughout the house.
Frost says to avoid spending too much on mechanical elements of your home if you're planning to sell.
To go out and spend tons of money on a new high-efficiency furnace is not going to return the money that you're going to spend extra to get a furnace that just works.
He also advises paying attention to the exterior, including pulling out bushes, planting flowers, and replenishing mulch.
A new, fresh bed of mulch goes further than you'll ever know.
As you make these changes, be sure they all work together.
So it's really important to get a professional involved, look at all of those pieces, keep an overall plan, and that will get you the most value and the best look.
But don't just think about increasing value. Some projects, such as bringing things up to date, help keep from losing value.
Not every project in your home increases the value of your home. A lot of projects that need to be done preserve the value of your home. And by doing them now, you're going to get dinged less in the market.
Angie adds that if you're doing a job yourself, make sure you know what you're doing. A bad DIY job will not only fail to improve the value of the house, it will call the rest of the house into question.
News 25 Weather Cam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Hey, check this out. This is my friend EO. We're at Nature Health Farms. Well, you want some? There you go, buddy. Yeah, he's got all kinds of excitement because this Saturday there's going to be such an event out here, kind of a fundraising thing, and a great excuse to come on out and visit the farm. There's alpacas running around, turkeys, ducks, geese. They got pigs. I never knew pigs had fur. They've got fur-bearing pigs. They've got all kinds of cool stuff here. And a buffalo. Look at you. Aren't you so handsome? Buffalo! Come on out here. It's $15. They've got great entertainment. They've got fire breathers. They got Mike Hammer. They got some face painting. They've got all kinds of gunfighting. Black powder gunfights. It's going to be a heck of an event. $15 will get you in. It's 351 Bun Arch out here. And come on out Saturday and enjoy the farm. We'll tell you about the beautiful weather we've got to expect when we return.
News 25 weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. The splash of cream in your coffee, the dollop of sour cream on your burrito, the melted toasty cheese on your pizza. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Hi, good evening, Nevada. It's John Kohler from the KPVM Channel 25 Weather Studios. Now, are you on a fine Tuesday? Are you eating a taco, perchance? Just a lucky guess. Hey, look at Fernley, Fallon, and Carson City. Much as 55 degrees today, and that's about it. A little colder even down in Tonopah, Goldfield at topping out in the 50s. Beatty, Amargosa, Las Vegas, as much as 65 degrees for a high today, but out in Death Valley, pretty good still, 74 degrees. 48 for a low, and here in the paradise of Pahrump, 60 wonderful degrees is our current temperature. 62 is as high as it got today. Winds giving us a little break today. Southwesterly to 8 miles per hour. Felt pretty good compared to yesterday. Whoa, what a blow fest. And rain, and man, I even saw some hail here and there. 37% humidity, but clear skies. Nice. Sun rose this morning at 6:52. a.m. and it will set this evening at 6:52 p.m. That's vernal equinox. How about that? Welcome to spring. Hello. 39 degrees is where it's sneaking down to tonight on the Mercury here in Pahrump. And the humidity about 46% will mean some clouds. How many clouds? This many. 1, 2, 3 clouds. Yeah, cloudy Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Temperatures sneaking up to as much as 73 degrees. And then look at that big blowing wind coming out of the south on Thursday to 20 miles per hour and continuing on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It'll clear things up for the weekend somewhat, but temperatures will take a dip down to about the mid-60s as we finish out the next 7 days. So things to plan for, things to look forward to. I can't believe it's Taco Tuesday. Yum. All right, back to the desk. It's Missy and Deanna.
I want everything to be really great because I'm going to go to Nature Health Farms
I'm
again.
so excited. We got to visit with them today. I just bring the family out. It's going to be so much fun, and the kids will love it.
So much fun. And so we're going to be continuing to give away tickets for that. Of course, you can go onto their Facebook page to buy your own tickets. And so also there's a job opportunity for teens here in town. If you're going to be 15 by April 1st, you can apply. So anybody who's 15 and over can apply for this job. All you need to go to is human resources resources at co.nye.nv.us, or you can give them a call, 775-482-7244, and deadline for that application for the lifeguard for the pool here, the community pool, is March 25th at 4 p.m. And we are having a neighborhood cleanup too as well, right?
It's a busy weekend, huh?
Yeah, we're going to be having that next weekend on the 27th. That'll be from 9 until 1 p.m. You can find out more information by going to the Pahrump Neighborhood Cleanup Facebook page. And we need everybody out there that we possibly can, trucks and trailers. We're going to be picking up some shopping carts and some garbage. And so it's going to be lots of fun.
Right.
And so we'll meet at the Bob Roode Community Center at 9 a.m. right there on the corner of Basin and Highway 160. And that's going to wrap up this edition of News 25. I'm Deanna O'Donnell.
I'm Missy Kohler. Have a great night.